So here we have a comparison of Cowboy, who's being led by Justin, and Bob, who's being led by Kirby. Just to get an idea, when you walk them together, you can really see that there's a difference in movement. So again, when you see Bob here, it's a good example of he's got a lot of lateral motion, and he's pretty rigid through his spine. Whereas Cowboy's got a little bit more rotation of his pelvis, a little bit more roll to his barrel. So he's going to provide the rider with a little bit of more rotation. Very methodical and symmetrical in his footfalls. Bob is a little bit choppier. You can see that as he walks away, he's a little bit stiffer through his hips. Bob keeps his neck a little bit more rigid. He does move it up and down quite a bit, but he's rigid through it, where Cowboy's softer through his neck, softer with his footfalls. If you guys could just have him stop. So they both stop in a similar manner, and have him walk again. But when they walk off, Cowboy's going to give you a little bit more push from behind. So it's going to have to be a little bit more of a correction on the rider, so it's a little bit more challenging. Whereas Bob's a little bit straighter, a little less movement. You can see that he's pretty straight from his thoracic spine through his lumbar. Whereas when Cowboy walks away, he's got a good roll to his gait and a good rotation. So those are some different reasons why you could choose these two different horses for two different reasons. Cowboy also has a naturally longer stride to his gait, so Bob has to work a little quicker to cover the same amount of ground, so he's just got a quicker cadence to his gait. And his hind legs don't drive up quite as deep underneath his body, which is why he has a little less rotation, but more anterior lateral movement.